Hey guys, Windsor Guides here again, yeah? Welcome to the second installment of the class guides. This one is the Swordman, or Swordwoman class guide, right? We're sitting here in Islud, about to change into Swordman. Now there's no minimap here, but so you basically, the same basic stuff. You click on the Swordman dude here, and you want to be a Swordman. Yes, I do. Who wouldn't want to be a Swordman? Right, okay, they sit adorably for starters, right? Okay, going through stats. Well, I mean, there's strength, agility, vitality, and now, honestly, I'm gonna say that you can build this just like you can build a thief, with like strength, agility, dexterity for the first class. Now, if you wanna prepare for being like later on, for like maybe if you want to play a crit knight or something like that, you might want to dump in like 30, 60 or 90 luck. But for leveling a pure leveling Swordman guide, right, you're just gonna do... I might actually go a bit more strength than agility on the Swordman, and a bit more vitality. So I would probably, you know what, I would leave dex at about 35, 40, and then strength up to like 60, 70. And then I would do, like, I would put vitality to maybe 30 and then the rest into agility. So, like, let's say you would leave dex and strength at 35, 40. The same with int and then some rest into agility. So it might not be exactly like the thief, because the thief doesn't really need the same amount of vitality, because you have dodge, whereas, well, this poor girl doesn't. Now, weapon of choice. You can use a one-handed sword, you can use a two-handed sword, yes. One-handed spear, two-handed spear, knives, I wouldn't recommend it though. I would definitely recommend a two-handed sword, even for starting. They can also wear a lot, like, bigger mails than the other classes, like, obviously they can wear, what are they called, chainmails and helmets, and you can wear a shield, yet again. I don't recommend it for leveling. It's better to just wear a two-handed weapon and kill things a bit faster, because the damage reduced from the shield is just so negligible. At least up till later when you can use resistance cards. So yeah, I would opt in for a two-handed sword. Find some gear with wit, strength, dex, hit, attack. Just an all-around buff, really. Some people might disagree with me, but, well, it's my guide, so yeah. Moving on to skill tree. Now this is interesting, right? Now, the first ones is sword mastery and two-handed sword mastery. This does exactly what you think it does. It increases your damage with one-handed swords and daggers. This one increases with two-handed swords, not two-handed daggers, obviously. So depending on if you want to play with a two-handed sword or a one-handed and a dagger, you pick one of these. Now, this one is a lot more powerful than you think, okay? See, what this also does, it increases how much you get back from potions by 10% per rank. I believe it's 5 or 10%, I need to check that, but it's huge anyway. The point is, this should always be maxed no matter what, because aside from, you might think, oh, at later stage 50 health per 10 is nothing. No, it really isn't, because it scales with your health as well. On top of the fact that it increases how much you gain back from potions, which is massive. Just like vitality does, by the way. Moving on, bash. Great skill all around, does fuck tons of damage. Has a chance to stun at a higher level. Oh no, it's a great thing to just, if you're getting like in over your head maybe, or there's another mob approaching, you know, bash the living shit out of the first one to end it. Provoke. This one is actually really nice, because what you can do is, if something has high defense, as you can see, if you max this, you can reduce, like, if you're fighting mobs with high defense, for example, and low attack damage preferably, you can just use this to turn it into your favor by provoking them. This will also make them chase you, mind you. So, if you're trying to mob, you could, for example, do this at level 1, because that means they'll just get a bit more damage, not 32%. And it's less SP as well. So it could just run around and spam provoke on tons of different mobs that are non-aggressive, obviously, and then kill them with whatever AoE you desire. Like, for example, Magnum Brake, moving on to this one now. Magnum Brake causes a huge fiery explosion thing when you use it around you. It can do quite a bit of damage. There's a tiny cooldown, and it inflicts fire damage. I guess it's great against undeads, and it also buffs your weapon damage by 20% fire property extra damage. So if you do 100 damage, you might end up doing 120, 20 of that being fire damage. But it's also an AoE, so you can like use it to kill things if you have more than one mob on you. Endure should be maxed out as well. It is just so great. It gives you the ability to move when taking hits. Now, it also provides you with magic defense plus 10 when it's up. But definitely, yeah, this should definitely be put in. So, Fatal Blow, Berserk, HP recovery while moving, all passives, as far as I understand it. And you will get them when you finish the quest. Right, so I think this is the Swordman guide. Oh. It's actually one of our guild members, Namorado. Right. I think that concludes the Swordman version of this series, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward. Whack shit with your sword. Vitality will increase the potion healing for all classes, obviously, but I wanted to mention it due to the fact that you have this one that does it as well. Anyways, so again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, and as always, share us, like us, subscribe to us, tell your friends. It's appreciated. Alright, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching.